Well, welcome to the business presentation for the Dream Team of the X39 Opportunity. I'm Andrew. This is my wife, Vanessa. We are presidential directors with LifeWave. We've been in LifeWave now for around 14 months, and it has been the ride of our life. It has been one of the greatest opportunities that we've ever had. And so we're excited to share with you today, tonight, whenever you watch this and wherever you are, about the business opportunity. We've talked about the impact side of how it can change people's health, people's lives in that way. We want to talk about the impact side of the income. Those that would like to build maybe just a side business or a big business leading from 5 figures to 6 figures to 7 figures and beyond. So that's what we're going to share with you tonight.
So what we're talking about, and you need to circle back with the person that shows you this. They've either showed you an information site called thisisitinfo.com, or they've shown you another presentation about the technology and some life-changing stories. But we're talking about a little patch here. It's a light, wearable light therapy patch. No one else in the world has it. And this is the patch that is changing millions of people's lives using light therapy and helping people's bodies heal without all the crazy supplements and everything else and expensive surgeries that are needed usually to regenerate your own body stem cells. So we're just going to show you, break down a little bit more of a deep dive into the business opportunity that comes with this company.
Absolutely. And we love this because we love to see people living in their dreams, and we love to help people to dream big, because I believe when we were born to dream big and not just live average lives. And so this gives us an opportunity to dream again and to really ask ourselves, what is it that I want for my future? And what we love about this business is we get to dream big, begin to see these dreams come alive in our life by helping other people. It's just the best synergy and connection of anything we've ever been a part of.
So we're going to talk for a moment about this opportunity. And Andrew, this is so your passion.
Well, I love this. It's a 20-year-old company. So what I like about that is it wasn't just started yesterday, a businessman, and I've grown up in entrepreneurship my whole life. I love that. I'm not against that at all. But someone who just comes up with an idea, smashes it together, and then sort of gets it out there without having any credibility of the past of if this is going to be a fad, if it's going to work, and so on. This company is 20 years young, but also 20 years old. So it's been around for 20 years. It's got credibility. The owner's got credibility. They've seen what these patches have done. They have the testimonies and the stories. And so this business went from $20 million revenue in around 2020 with all the other patches that we talk about. Your brand partner will talk to you about if that's of interest. But what took it to 320 million, 430 million, 600 million, it's going to be $1 billion this year, is this X39, what I call the David Beckham patch. It's a superstar patch. All of the other ones support this patch. This one does the heavy lifting. It's the one that everyone in the world's talking about, stem cells. And so we're predicted this will become a multi-billion-dollar company that no one still knows about yet. So we're in early days, which is what's exciting. And it's in now over 80 plus countries. So we have teams, I think you said in 14 countries now, people that we're working with. And of course, for many of you who have businesses or ever wanted to have a business, as you're building this and you create a business structure, I'm not a financial advisor, but just suggestion is that if you create a business structure, all of these things become tax deductible. We go to the UK, to America, which we'll be doing, to Asia and everything. That's all under the business. Amazing. Your car, your expense, like so much. So grouped together, this has an amazing opportunity for many people, especially who have never had a business before. And it's not a Me Too product. It's not like you have your weight loss, you have your skincare, you have your oils. I love all those things. Or certain parts of those things. My oils I love, but other people have got oils. No one has this. So for me as an entrepreneur, when I saw that, I'm like, I'm in, because this is unique.
And when we talk, don't just think about the people you know here. The kind of calls we're getting out of South Africa right now and Switzerland right now, like literally we are starting to get calls from all around the world, because this is in over 75 countries. With one click of a change of country button on your back office, you can get this product immediately to those you love or those you're connecting with that need this technology or need this business opportunity.
And we even have Brazilians in where we live impressive that it's not in Brazil yet, but they're
So
working with the
good.
Brazilian communities here in Australia,
Come on.
ready for when Brazil opens. And they're going to go
Wow.
gangbusters in Brazil when that opens. So
Yeah.
you can also work with some of those cultures where it's not in their country yet to get ready for when it does.
Amazing. So this is a professional direct selling opportunity. So when some people be like, is this an MLM? You know what? The first thing you ask them as soon as they say that is, what do you know about an MLM? Ask them a question back, because often they're just saying something that they don't really understand. If they say, what's a pyramid? Well, what are you going to say? If you work for a boss that you'll never be able to earn more money than them, that's a pyramid. So really, when you hear about direct selling, it's taking the power and the profit that would usually go to CEOs and executives in a company, and it's putting it back in the hands of people by cutting out the middlemen.
And we're not against that, but it has a cap for many people. And also, as we know, pyramids were outlawed in in the 80s, illegal in the 80s. And so what this is, it's your network. And I do believe, I can't remember if it was Zig Ziglar or who said it, your network is your net worth. So I love networking because I now know we've got a team now of over 2,000 people. We now know people from all around the world that we never would have known in the last 14 months if we hadn't been a part of something like this. And that's just in our team, let alone everybody else that we know from all the other teams. And who knows your future? Who knows your connections and all of those things? It is one of the most powerful business models. It's one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing business model in the world, because Gen Z and the millennials are all jumping on this. So us X's and boomers have got to catch up with that and not let them take over with all of that, although we want to see that as well. But that's exciting. And also it's an industry that creates more millionaires in a faster period of time than any other industry. And you could be 18 or 85. You could be, South American, Asian, European, Australian, whatever. And it doesn't matter where, what. Everyone has the same opportunity. This is one of the, I think with network marketing, one of the greatest gifts. And you get to work from home or anywhere in the world.
The highlight statement here is that 60% of what this company is making, which obviously is set to be $1 billion this year, goes back to the field and the brand partners.
Compensation plan is unbelievable, which we're going to be sharing more about.
So big deal, drum roll, payment happens in
US dollars. So when someone goes, oh, I have to buy in US dollars, I'm like, yes, but you get paid in US dollars. So right now it's about $1. One American dollar is $1.61 last I checked, Australian dollars. It is fantastic. And we are excited that that will stay in American dollars across the world, wherever you have your teams.
So there's 3 ways that you get paid. We say 4, but we want to tell you, you are ripping someone off if you sell this to them at retail.
And it's a waste of your time.
It's a waste of your time. We've had people come up to us and say, my chiropractor sold me this at retail, never told us about the business opportunity, never told us we could cover our costs, and never put us in the binary in their organization. So we have no volume, no way to actually make ends meet when it comes to this product. So don't sell retail.
And also you have an hourly rate. And so every hour that you give to something that's not making you money is taking you away from your family for the things that you value. And that's what you're charging for something that's not making you any money. So for retail, doesn't make you money. So don't go there. And if they do, just give them a link. They don't get your support because your support is valuable. And that's why people come in as a brand partner in the wholesale price.
So there's 3 ways we're going to focus on when you come in at wholesale. So we can talk about that because this is where everyone can access the business opportunity, even just to cover the investment. So they never have to say, I can't afford, which it's just a choice, but I can't afford this technology. You're choosing other things with your money. But the heart of David Smith is he said, I'm choosing direct selling because I want no one to say that I don't want to put this money every month into this technology. He wants you to be using this product for the rest of your life, and you want to be covering the cost of doing that.
And for you to get all the benefits of that. So even at just the basic level, like, my mom, maybe someone that doesn't want to build the business in your life, but they're covering the cost by just sharing with their friends. And so the first way you get paid is the product introduction bonus. So every time you sign up someone with a core, you get 35 US dollars. At advanced, $75. At premium, 405.
It's huge.
Which is massive. And you cover your costs, your first initial investment very quickly. And we work with people who want to run that need help with that to make that happen for them. We had ours covered within, I think, 3 weeks when we first did this. And so what we love about premium, we jumped in at premium. So it sets an example for others who are like us. If someone's not like us, I'm not going to give them suggest premium unless they have a big family, unless they want the best bang for buck, whatever that is, unless they can build and share. So it really is for those that are hungry for something new and to build and to really impact people's lives. And then advanced really is for those that are dipping their toe in the water, who want to start something, but doesn't have that hunger or the fire in their eyes to really go, gangbusters with this and just get started. So they're the first ways that you get paid, and it's what I call the quick money. It's great. It's fantastic.
So for one moment, I'm going to talk strategy with you. If someone says, I want to come in and this is my limit, I'm going to sell something, I'm going to find 500 Australian dollars, a bit more Kiwi. If they can do whatever it takes to come in right now, they're going to start at core. But guess what? At core, they're going to hopefully start networking and sharing with everyone. And no matter whether someone else comes in at core, advanced, or premium, if they partner with a premium, they've now got 405 US dollars back in their account. They can use that to upgrade to advanced. Then they can do this again, and they can ultimately build a huge 5, 6, and 7 bigger business just by selling one thing and coming in at core. So when someone, even at $500, starts to resist it, don't spend too long, but ask them, what could you actually go and put on Facebook Marketplace and sell so that you can get in? That's the urgency. And that's also as a friend or as someone that you're partnering with, that's actually what you need to do to every person around this opportunity.
Yeah, I say to my friends, hey, I don't necessarily need your money. That's not what this is about. This is an opportunity that will go past you if you don't jump in. And so number one, for your health, because of the results we're getting are unbelievable. As you heard, even one testimony tonight. I mean, that's one of tens of thousands now, and amazing. But also for the business opportunity. And so for many people, they've got all their eggs in one basket. We should never, as a coach, I say to people constantly, you should have at least 2, but really 3 streams of income to make sure that not everything is in one basket. And so this is what this creates for people.
Love it. And the second way that you will actually start to, excuse me. Okay. This is just a little moment we're having. The second way, we're just going to press stop and I'm going to find it because we really want to show this to you. I apologize. The second way that you are going to be able to earn an income is what is called the margin. Just talk about it while I find the slides for that.
Well, there's the
team
bonuses.
There's
the team bonuses, which we're going to speak to next, or you want me to speak about now?
Speak about now.
Okay, the team bonuses, because the margin's the next one. The team bonuses, what I love about this is it's a team effort. So a lot of, many of the network marketing structures, everything just goes up. All the volume, the person above you benefits. With this one, it's like a cycle. As volume goes up, it also goes around. And so our volume supports those on our right team or our left team, and those below and those up, and vice versa with them. So the harder we all work, the more we all benefit. And so business volume, which I'm going to share with you briefly if Vanessa's able to find it, is and we have videos on all of this that you can educate yourself with, is all about cycling. So this one is, the team works hard together, all of you are reaching out to people, helping them to get started, become a brand partner, educate them on how to do this business. Then what happens is each time someone purchases, you're getting business volume. So you go right 2, left 2, then like 1, 1, 1, 1. You just keep going 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left as you build your team. And then each time on one side, you get 660 business volume. And on the other 330 business volume, that cycles to $50. So let's say you did 6,600 on one side 1 week and 3,300 on the other side on 1 week. That equates to 10, that's 500 US dollars. If you did it double that, I think this is the older one, that would equate to $1,000. So this happens very fast. And what I love about this is I like someone to watch numbers go up. And so constantly this is updated. So when I wake up in the morning, it's updated. Things have gone up. Over the day, things go up. Same thing with the next day, all the way out to the next week. So this is an amazing way to be able to build teams and also to be able to build income.
So here's an example, just really briefly. There's you. You bring 3 people in on your right, 3 people in on your left, but they begin to share and they begin bringing people in. That volume is not just yours, friend. It's what everyone begins to do. So $1,000 per week requires 40 advance packs flowing through one side of your organization and 20 advance packs flowing through the other. This is not you selling all the advance packs. This is everyone beginning to share with each other. We are seeing this kind of money, again, no claims around income, but when 20 advance packs are flowing through your organization, if you are partnering with people committed to sharing, this can happen very quickly. So this is what we call team volume and team cycle bonuses. But the next one is what will happen over time. The same way we say about stem cells waking back up over time, we want to tell you in this business, think 12, 24, and 36 months. But as soon as people start earning cycle bonuses, you begin to get matched by the company and you too earn these bonuses.
This is what I call the magic or the miracle money. So the team money, what do we call it? Cycle bonuses is amazing. Even just that on its own with the personal introduction bonus. But this one is the money that I call you make in your sleep. Here's what happens. When you sponsor John, he's at level 1. John sponsors Jan, she's at level 2. And then Jan sponsors Judy underneath her. If John that week, through all the cycle bonuses makes $1,000 US, then I'm on top of it. It doesn't come from him. The company matches 25% of that to my income. So I earn 25%, which is $250. Then under him is Jan, she's making, say, $500. Well, I'm making 20% of that. So I'm making $100. Not for nothing, because I've been helping these people, but as they help others and they help others, this is what I wake up to. And then when Jan has helped Joan and she's made $300, then, or maybe Joan's made $1,000. She's even made more than the person above her, because you can. I'm making 20% off that $1,000. And that's just from my one personally sponsored. And so when you start, as you keep placing people on your left and your right and personally sponsoring people, as then you're helping your people train them and work with them as they personally sponsor people, then you've got the 3 levels down. So you're cycling through the team cycling, and you're also check matching down to 3 levels.
Every person
with what they're making, 25%, 20%, and 20%. This is where this goes crazy in a really positive way.
So over time, you can hit first 4 is amazing. All you have to do in this company is partner with 4 people, and the company calls you a manager, and it begins to unlock the rest of this compensation plan. So everyone say to myself, I can find 4.
Find your 4.
I can help people find 4.
And we teach people to say, hey, speak to the people that you love the most and they value the most and say, hey, do you want to be a founder in my business? Because if they're at the top, they're going to get in early. They're going to get a lot of this benefit as they come in early. And so they're like, really incredible positions to give people. So that'd be family members, friends of yours, especially people that really want to run and build this business.
So you find your 4, but then over time you go, I'm going to end goal of 20 on my left, 20 on my right. And out of those 20, as we know in life, about 20% of those people will probably wake up to this opportunity and run with you.
Exactly.
When we had 8 people running, so we had 20 left, 20 right, and about 8 of those woke up, friends and some strangers and some people we patched and just got a result. And when 8 of those woke up, within about how many months, it became a team of 1,000. Now,
Yeah.
we didn't ever know 1,000 people patching, but
Yeah.
people know people that know people. And that's how fast this begins to really grow if you just consistently say, I will begin sharing. Here's the thing, friend. We have a simple and scalable system. You are meant to stay in your jobs if you love your job. If it feels like
Absolutely.
vacation, this is not about to be 20 hours, 40 hours, unless you want to make that shift. And over amount of time, you want to just run with this opportunity, you can. But we have all the training and all the systems to do the heavy lifting for you. So all you ever have to do is excite and invite people to these kind of calls, and we will help as a team, and your sponsor will. And if you don't have a sponsor actively running and they're just walking and enjoying their journey, but you want to run, you get to run, because there's an
Exactly.
amazing team of people that will run with you.
Exactly. And we have a whole community and system for you to champion you to be able to do that.
So resources, we've got amazing communities you can be a part of, plug people in so you don't have to answer questions, and amazing teams like our Aussie Arise team will answer
And what's great about
questions.
that is they're 24 hours because it's people all around the world. So you put your question in, and before you go to bed at night, you're going to have an answer by morning. You're probably going to have 10 answers. But even within half an hour, you've usually got someone saying something about your question. So that's a great resource with this.
So listen, we're going to end with just these last few strategies, and now we're just going to speak strategy for a moment to you. Think about this as a 3-year business. Do not think about this over 3 months. This is to be added into your life, nooks and crannies, portfolio, however you want to see this. See it like 3 years. We truly do. And it changes what happens in the ebbs and flows of each month.
Exactly. We'll never sell a vision of get rich quick or anything like that. It takes work. It takes serving others. It takes extra effort. It takes maybe not watching Netflix tonight and working on your list, or supporting people, whatever that might be, writing out who you're going to talk to tomorrow. But if you do this, whether you walk, run, or sprint over the next 3, especially 5 years, and where this company is going, the potential of all of what's happening, and the people, you might be someone who's just taking it a bit easy. You sponsor Jan, Jan sponsors Joan, and Joan sponsors John, and John becomes a runner. And all of a
It's
sudden,
amazing.
he hits a business of 6+ figures. All of a sudden, you're still benefiting from that. So that's what's amazing. You've got to give it time. Cannot give up early or give up on this, because it is going to be one of the greatest opportunities I believe will ever be presented.
So phase 1, think about this in 3 phases. We're a year in, just about 14 months, but a year really running with the business. And phase 1 is you're just going to learn and grow, be coachable, get trained, don't try and reinvent the wheel. It says understand the product, but truly don't talk about this thing for more than 2 minutes before you plug people into thisitsitinfo.com or a presentation like this.
Learn as you share. I had no clue except what it was doing for me, what it was doing for her, and what I'd heard from others. And I just kept telling people they needed to be patched. At the dog park, I was telling them, hey, have you heard about this? When I'm having a glass of wine at the local bar where we are, talking to people, and they're like, oh, I'm in pain. I'm like, well, have you heard about this? I still don't understand all the science. All I know is it works. I know enough. And that's all you need to just get going and sharing with people.
We had a friend who just didn't really understand, but had been told he had to spend $35,000 on stem cell injections in Mexico. He patched. Within 6 weeks, he was off all his pain meds of 27 years. He was canceling his hip replacement surgery. He rang me and said, I don't know what to say to my doctor, but she's calling you. I said, put her on to me. I'll take the call. Within 3 minutes, I had told the doctor she was signed up as a brand partner, because truly, this is not rocket science. You just got to, less is more. Stay excited, stay hopeful, and share this technology. But phase 2 of this business is when you are going to hit some traction. We're personally experiencing it now. We experienced it at about 6 months. Everyone say to themselves 6 months. There's some magic around that time, both with the technology and with the business opportunity. And at that point, things begin to duplicate, and momentum is hitting so many of our friends' businesses at around that 6 months.
Exactly. You've got to be be able to see it as a 3-year plus goal. And you're going to have some weeks or days or maybe even months or month that is a little bit higher and some a little bit lower. Although we've never had a month like that personally. Most people are pretty consistent. But what you'll see over that time will be exponential. And you just don't want to see all these other friends that are taken off with this, even though they've done it at a certain cadence and a certain pace. But seeing these things really impact their lives, you just got to stay in it and keep growing with it.
And this is where team begins to win.
Exactly.
And again, we feel like we're right here as a team. This is where team begins to win. We've got incredible mentorship. Tessa was like that year ahead of us. And that's what you have in this team, friends.
Exactly.
You have people just ahead of you, people that are going to speak to you, people that are going to tell you details. And they are allowed to, without a recording, tell you details about their income and the impact. And we have mentors. We have Stephen, Gina, Merritt, and they are literally talking figures. And they rang us and said, within 3 years, Hoyes, your whole life will be different. But the key is here. Everyone write in the chat or say to themselves, residual income, money that I will make in my sleep because of the work I do now.
That's true freedom. That time and lifestyle freedom. That's what Vanessa and I want to work from, where and live and do what we want, when we want, where we want, how we want. And that's what we're stepping into. And that's in a short period of time. So we want to see this for as many people as possible, and to be able to party with all the incentives and the travel and meeting up in different places. That's what this is all about. And so we're excited. We have our fast track retreat that is happening in 2 weeks' time. That's going to help accelerate people's businesses. It's our first one. We'll be giving the dates for that in by the end of this week for the second one as well, to help you to win in this and for your health and your wealth. Health plus wealth to me equals true freedom. And so we're excited to partner with you, honored to help you in this and to see your dreams start to become a reality.
That's right. So just start dreaming big, friend. And again, you either walk this out, you run this out, or you sprint this out. You are not going to feel pressure in any of these upline environments to do anything that you are not in that capacity for. But in this particular business, there's growth edge, and there's an invitation to the stretch and an invitation to dream like you've never dreamt before. So your brand partner or their team will actually say, what are your dreams? What do you want to create? What kind of time do you have? And we want to awaken the dreamer within you, because truly, the team above us is called This Is It. And we just kept on saying, this is it, babe. We can feel it. We've got multiple things we're doing, but we felt favor and something special on this. And we believe it for you.
And our culture isn't a pressure culture. But like I said today in one of our calls, you can push without being pushy. And so there are certain people in my life I'm pushing to go, hey, you need this. You need this for your health. Or hey, you need this opportunity. You do what you want. I'm busy. I don't have time to muck around, but I will push at times to go, hey, you really need to at least think about this, see this presentation, and then you choose what you do. But we're not a pressure culture. And that's what I love about this, because people are just open. They're in pain. They need solutions. They're either in pain in their health or they're in pain when it comes to their finances. And so we want to help as many people as possible in this way. And it was cowboy country when we first started. Tessa didn't even half know what she was doing. And I'm sort of glad, because I just sort of went with what she was doing. We just want to patch people. And we want to keep that same culture of just get out there, patch people, have excitement, share the stories. And honestly, over time, if you put the work in and if you're excited and passionate about it, this will be something incredible for your future.
So impact and income. It could be about you. It could be about a mission. Could be about breathing room with margin money, or it could be that you're ready to make the magic miracle money that's going to change the legacy of your family. And so you circle back with the person that believed enough and wanted to gift you. You know what I want to end by saying is, I am so glad that we were on Andrew's best mates list of people to reach out to around this opportunity, because our life and our family is entirely transformed because we were on his heart and he picked up the phone and said, hey, you might be interested in this opportunity. So circle back with the person that's saying that to you.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter where you're placed or anything like that. We just went for it. And honestly, we're a part of something we couldn't have even dreamed of. And we're big dreamers and the future of what's happening. So we're cheering you on. We're here for you as the dream team. And I encourage you, the biggest thing you have to watch out is your mindset. The greatest real estate that you have is in your mind. You can, you will if you choose to. And if you put the work in and think about others and see what it can do for them, you'll change their world. And at the same time, you'll change yours. So God bless you. And it was great to have you on tonight.
Thanks for listening.